just an intro before the intro. This video and maybe the next one are going to be before the balance update. This deck, though, is really good regardless. So that doesn't really matter because it's so good. Nothing was nerfed. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. What is up, guys? Welcome back to Coltown. Today we're going to be playing some Mortar Prince. Some people hate this deck. Some people like it. It's really good on ladder and in GCs, just in the meta in general. And that is what we're going to be playing today. Currently, I'm I think like 10-1 in a GC. I think I actually won 10 in a row with Mortar. The one loss was with something else, and that's when I was playing ladder a bit earlier. But yeah, there's a few interesting matches before I'm gonna go through before we start the live battles. This guy's pretty good. We'll do this matchup first. So with this starting hand, you can either play like Goblin Gang at the bridge, or you can play Mortar. I was feeling spicy, so I went with the Mortar, I believe. And then you kind of want to be patient on your first Mortar. I think I maybe would have gone for like a Dark Gob here if I had it in hand, but I went for Prince. Wasn't too bad. And then right here, there's no reason to rush into this, so just play it slow, especially early game. I could have even played that Dark Gob farther back, actually. And then right here, he had just used Bar Barrel, so I wasn't too afraid of playing my Goblin Gang. And then here, he still doesn't have Login Cycle, or Bar Barrel rather, and so I know I can punish. And then I play a lot of cards, so I have a lot of pressure, so that he can't NATO my Miner to King Tower, because I knew he had NATO since he had played his Ice Wizard already. So I played Dark Gob here. I don't know if I actually needed it, because I didn't realize the Ice was tanking tower. I thought the Hog was, but otherwise that was pretty decent. Here I think, yeah, okay. Waiting is obviously good. Probably let that lock on and then go with. Okay, yeah. I decided to just wait and then go for a Miner maybe. Oh, I remember. Yeah. So I didn't want him to. Okay, so the thought process behind this is what I was thinking. I remember this when I was playing. And then right here, I play a Prince in the back because I know he's about to Hog, and I know I can distract the E-Drag, so the charge isn't canceled. So that was pretty good. Yeah, not terrible. And I'll go ahead and Mortar because I know he doesn't have his Hog and Cycle, so he's gonna have to play a bunch of like really cheap stuff. I think that Fireball. I mean, that Fireball was definitely not very good. You can do that when Bar Barrel goes down there. You can immediately go in with Goblin Gang and then try to get some pressure on tower. So earlier when I decided to just play the Goblin Gang is because I didn't want him to start like an E-Drag in the back, because E-Drag is a little bit hard to deal with since I don't have Minion Horde in this variant of the deck. That was impressive right there by me. Yeah, I wanted to get rid of the E-Drag so I got a lock, and it would have worked if I hadn't missed. The log knocked it backwards and made me miss. So that was bad. Trying to just keep pressure up and then make sure I have an answer to Hog. I know right here, I know I can take one Hog hit, and then here of course I'm getting damage. I'm keeping the pressure up. Here I played the Mortar high because you can get a shot out of it. He ends up blocking with skeletons and his Ice Wiz takes a shot. And I don't get a shot, but his Fireball prediction misses. And then here I went for a Miner, and then I just had to play bats as fast as possible, and I got those out. He did predict my Miner, so well played by him. This timing was a little bit unfortunate, but I mean, it wasn't the end of the world. He has Fireball, Bar Barrel, so I know that's not enough, and this is part of the reason why I end up winning. Because he goes for that Fireball. I mean, I'm not sure if it would have helped him if he hadn't wasted that elixir. But yeah, and then he doesn't catch the Miner. I was trying to cycle back to a log as well. But we end up taking that. Not the best, but alright. That was okay. And then in one of these, I had a pretty nice prediction that is kind of nice. I think it's either this one or another one. And then I'll hop in live battles. And it's just like a general tip that can help you with any deck. So if you don't have so usually and I've watched a lot. I'm still learning this deck, but I've watched the #1 Mortar player in the world, Igor /Hazard. Hazard TM. He's a Russian player, I believe, that finishes really high on ladder and is always in the top with Mortar. I've been watching a lot of his gameplay, so I'm getting better with this deck. That's something that he does a lot, actually, is when he has like a counter pushing unit, he'll either Mortar or like go for minor pushes opposite lane, because they have to deal with like the Prince. If the Prince gets good defensive value, instead of making it one lane where it's easier for them to defend. I think this is not the one I was thinking of, though. I think it was a different Pekka deck. But this is still some decent gameplay. I'm not sure if I like going Mortar in the same lane as the Prince. He misses up and plays Dark God there, though. This isn't the matchup I was thinking about. Against this guy, I didn't play for like the first 6 seconds and lost a ton of elixir, but I still won. It was funny. I'll show that a little bit, and then I'll show the one I was talking about, and then we'll hop in. I'll be quick on this one. I started, so he played 100 in the back, and I was looking out the window, like I got distracted, and then, so I leaked like 5 elixir, so of course I lose tower off of that. I didn't have enough elixir to defend, and then that went really bad for me too, but then he overcommits really hard for that low tower. I was like, okay, you can have it. Yeah, but see how far behind I was, and I eventually ended up winning. I know I was forcing him into one lane, so I was just kind of getting any damage I could take. That Mortar was awful. I did get a little bit better, like when to place mortars and stuff. But yeah, I ended up winning, and then I just fireball. And then there's one where like I wanted to go over. Okay, this guy was pretty good too, and it's this deck he's using is really solid. But it's just about so yeah, starting. I went Prince in the back because he gave me a Dark Goblin, so it's like a 2 elixir Prince basically. And then here I just didn't want to leak, so I ended up playing there. And here I played Dark Goblin. I tried to get the shot on the Bandit so it didn't dash, but either way, I'm able to get a lot of value out of the Dark Gob. And then here I go for Bats Miner, and this is really important. So I noticed his cycle here. And he uses Dark Gob to kill the bats. A pretty solid defense for him, but this is important because it's something I noted, and kind of in like in combination with like knowing what cards he's used and what counters he has for like bats. So here I defend with bats, and because I think he's likely to do the same thing as he did last time. So right here when I play this miner, he's expecting it to be in the same place I played it last time. And because I think there's a really good chance that he's going to go Dark Goblin again to counter the bats, I play it where he played his Dark Goblin last time, and I end up killing it. But yeah, so people like to defend in the same way. Of course, you want to mix up your defenses so you're not too predictable. He could have gone for like an E-Drag there. And if he had, it wouldn't have been the end of the world. It locks onto my miner, and then the bats would have actually hit it. But because he went with Dark Goblin, it was able to kill it, and I was able to get a lot of damage out of that. So that's just something to keep in mind you can do. Plays like that are part of what makes a good player. And then I played, I guess this Mortar, I mean, like, theoretically Golem's difficult, but you have Prince. A lot of, so I'm not going to go over, I'm not going to show the matchup, but a lot of it is just defensive mortars, and then you have to rely on, like, minor chip to win the game. Defensive mortars that pull the Golem opposite lane, and then, like, a Prince. And try, if he lightnings, then you are free to play like a Dark Gob. And then abuse your Dark Gob because he doesn't have a way to kill it, really, besides, like, NATO. Anyway, alright, we're at 10 wins. Let's hop in. Hop to it. So with this hand, if he does, I'm going to see if he plays something, but otherwise I'm just going to go for a safe miner. Because you don't really want to wait with this deck, obviously. Alright, so we're going for a safe miner. I'm lagging a little bit, it looks like. I'm gonna go bats. Maybe he'll do something, but I don't have a great hand. I can't. Prince would have been preferred there. So we'll just surround the ghost. You can surround that better, I think. Or I know you can, but. That's fine. I wanted the Dark Gob to not get hit. Oh, those bats are nice for me, I feel like. Eh. He had more elixir than I thought he did. Get a little bit of damage. I'm gonna let this lock on. I would activate Keen Tower on this E-Drag, but I don't have a unit that can do that. So instead I'm just going to bats. I should have on the since I didn't have like a miner to put in front of those bats. I should have not taken any. I mean, it doesn't really matter because it splits the damage evenly. But I could have just taken let the bats tank the damage. That was a really weird push by him. He's low on elixir. We're gonna wait and go with Mortar because he still has his Barbarian in hand. I can't go with like a Goblin Gang push. So he's gonna go Ghost. Okay, he goes for the E-Drag instead. That is A-okay. I mean, that ended up being okay because I had Fire Spirits, but my log was a little bit late there. Ooh, he doesn't get the block down in time. Here, I'll pull the bat and the prince. Goes with his E-Drag again. Oh man, I took a lot of damage. I should have logged that prince. I do get the charge onto this miner though, that's nice. Prince will instantly kill that. Oh man, I didn't block the E-Drag in time. Just trying to get damage here. Oh, I got the lock. And I got the shot. Nice. Ooh, that was close. That matchup was kind of hard. E-Drags can be difficult since I don't have Minion Horde in this variation. But we're able to take that win there. That matchup is hard because he has Barbell, Poison, and the Fire Spirits. I feel like he could have gotten better usage out of his Fire Spirits. But that matchup is hard. That deck's not used too much anymore, but it's fairly difficult, I feel like. I could probably play that better, though. Alright, so with this hand, we'll start with Mortar. Unless he gives me a reason to do something else. Okay, I'll just eat this with Prince, I guess. I don't want to be over-aggressive. Okay. I'll go Dark Gob. And more opposite lane, maybe, actually. Dude, E-Drag is annoying. I'm gonna wait for this E-Drag to lock on. Actually, here, I'll just take the King Tower activation. He doesn't have his Barbell in hand. I'm under pressure with this. Alright, that's fine. He's just playing the meta, like the hog deck we played earlier, but with Tombstone. Cycling log. Don't see a reason to do any of the other things. Now I have my defense in hand. Oh, that's a little bit of chip there. That's not bad. I don't know if we needed the Goblin Gang. Alright. I just don't want to take any unnecessary chip damage. May barb barrel soon. There it is. And I gave him a bit of a fireball there. Oh, he goes for the NATO instead. He'll probably hog, yeah. Oh man, it was too late. I should have minored earlier. I needed to deny that E-drag damage. Yeah, defending E-drag can be really awkward. I can play this way better though. Oh, it's a lock. Nice. Oh, I wish I had Goblin Gang to tank that barb. Okay, we're still in this. I feel like he could have played that better there and not like allowed me to get a lock, but I'll take it. Ooh, if I should have hit this tombstone instead of the tower with that log. Actually, I think it's okay. It's still tower damage. It's free tower chip, so. Not going for a safe miner here. Yeah, the miner chip is going to be really nice. He ends up NATOing away, that's fine. Next miner, we won't go for one. We'll go for one that's like in a really unexpected spot. Because, I mean, we only need a little bit of damage, so we're not worried about him getting a King Tower activation now. And he may even have to NATO the bats, I don't know. Or the prince, rather. Oh wow, that's a really value fireball he's giving us. Alright, we took it. Nice. Yeah, he had me there. I felt like I was gonna lose that game and was able to get back in it. Of course, that's a really big thing you can do versus hogs. You play the mortar in that placement to where it'll defend the hog and tank shots, but at the same time, it'll sneak in a mortar hit or two, and that can be really nice damage. That combined with log are why mortar's so good. Because you can defend and at the same time you're just getting chip and chip and chip and it sacks up. And it's why like and it's why like you're able to go like same lane as like some like heavier decks. Not that was a heavy deck, but just because you accumulate that chip from like leftover troops. It's not really like a hard counter pushing deck. Sometimes you hard pressure the opposite lane, like if they drop a golem in the back, you can go with like something or like a peck in the back and you go with like a prince push or something, especially if their deck is weak to prince. That's something you have to do versus like lava hound. But yeah, that was pretty solid. Alright, so let's open up the chest. It's a 12-1. 22k gold. 1 cannon, 2 elite barbarians, and a partridge and a paratroop. Jesus. Okay. Furnace. Zappies. Goblins. Ooh, the mortars. That is not a legendary. But it is some gold off the bowler. 11 bowlers. Not the best chest in the world. But yeah, so we won on a 12-1 streak with Mortar. Beat some hard matchups like that one. This deck is fun. I need to try it in a GC. Maybe make a video on it. It's the one that Little Chin used at Worlds. This I don't think this guy played it very well, but this could be a really hard matchup because he has Poison Log, Graveyard. That can be hard. Dark Goblin's nice though. You always just place that in the back. Yeah, so we won all 12 in a row, I believe. Or maybe I started out like 2-0 and won 10 in a row. I don't remember. Or started out 2-1 with a different deck. I don't remember. But we just played that. Thank you guys for watching. That's a clean GC win. Hope I can help you guys. Let me know if you want what decks you want in the future. Sorry for being gone for so long. As many of you already know, I was doing CRL with Complexity. And I was able to get back to YouTube now. I was able to do a few streams recently. I've been doing like 3 to 4 hour streams daily and the time slot that like my last streams were is around where it'll be, which is like I start at like 1 p.m. Central Time, which is like 2 p.m. Eastern and like 11 a.m. Pacific U.S. times, and then I stream for like 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours. I'm gonna be trying to do that like Monday through Friday. So if you guys want to check that out on Twitch, it is in the description. And then I'm gonna try to get more YouTube videos out. I'm probably gonna do a little bit of, for the people that can't see the streams, I'm gonna do like important matches where I'm actually like teaching you guys how to play and not talking in the chat. I'll do kind of what Tag does and rip that from the stream, and upload it here with like an intro, so I can get more videos out, because I know not everyone can watch the streams. And that'll be pretty good. And even if you do watch the streams, you may have missed it, or it's just like a 15-minute video. It's like highlights basically. But I'm gonna try to make it like informative. And then I will be trying to get some more like edited videos out. The card rotation video was forever ago. Or you guys have wanted forever. So I'm gonna try to get that out as well. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace.